Basic taffy. Inhale. Sink the energy into this foot and pull the taffy. Bring in the foot. Exhale to ground. Other hand under. Pull the taffy between the palms like it's moving through heavy air. Sink the energy into the ground. Last one. Basic taffy leads to 3 variations. The first variation is anchor taffy. Anchoring your right leg on the ground, the other leg will move forward. Pulling the taffy with the left hand underneath, the invite hand invites you to the left. Ground it through the earth. Opposite direction now. Right hand, foot and right hand are working together. And then the anchor leg, which is your left, will pull in when you come to the side. Taking your time. Beautiful, so slow and so soft. That's what we want. I love the way you're keeping your spine long now, everybody. And hopefully the tailbone is still in there when you're dropping down for the sinking part. And then when you stand to rise, let's feel the inhale here. And then the sinking on the exhale. Good. Sinking. Feeling the taffy pull, opening out the hips and moving the energy towards your right with your right hand underneath. Your invite hand. And then the other foot comes forward. The back leg is anchored, it's not moving. Until you pull it in. Right now, the yin leg will pull in. And one more. This way. And then we'll come back home once we do a full one of anchor taffy to your right. Then we'll need to come back to your left. Beautiful. We'll sink it through the earth a couple times. Then we'll move on to our second variation, which will be not anchor, but circles taffy. Breathe in, breathe out, and prepare for circles taffy. Give yourself some space. This has quite a bit of sinking and rising within it, and you have a wind up too, so have fun with it. On the third one here, it's a wind up, and then you pull the taffy across this way. So your left hand's under to bring you towards the left side. Inhale to rise, drop a little bit to ground it, and then we start again. Good. This movement has the mystery of youth within it, I think. It feels like learning to jump rope to me. Except for that part. That's very taffy-like. Sink it a little bit. Let's do 2 more, okay? And last one. Beautiful. Sink it into the earth. We'll double ground it. As we move into our last variation here, which is perpetual motion with heel step. Left hand under right elbow, left heel out. Feel the energy move. Now switch with palms on top as you do your heel step. You're staying low, but not too low. You want to make sure that you bend your knees only slightly so that they don't go beyond the big toe. And that the tailbone is in, extending your spine. Very long spine. From the crown of the head down to the Mingmen or lower spine. Once you ground to one side, then you can lift the opposite heel for your heel step. Feeling the energy move all the way to the toes before you lift the heel. The toes of one foot, and then the heel of the other foot comes up and drops. Flexing the foot. Since it's perpetual motion, I like to do this a number of times because it's so good for balance and feeling the connection to the earth on one side and then the other side. Fully grounding each time before you change back to the opposite arm. Good, that's it. And last one. Inhale to come back to rest. Sink it into the earth a couple times. because the Taffies are done. And we're moving into working the pulley on your left side. Your left foot comes forward, your left hand comes forward, your right hand is underneath the hip bone. As you cross the body with this move, shoulder to shoulder on Zoom, and there's an inherent circle on each side. One hand coming forward, the other hand coming forward. And the hand that's underneath helps you make this circle on each side. See it? The palm comes up, a circle is made. And you don't even have to bring the heel of the hand over the shoulder at all. It's just right here, because the elbow stays a little bit, it opens, but it doesn't ever lock out there. So we want to keep our joints all open. That looks great. And you might feel that the dominant leg right now is your front leg, and the dominant hand is your front hand for the breathing that goes right over that leg. So I think of this as an exhale forward and an inhale back that pulls that hip back for me. Good. That's it. So with at least one of you there, I've done this in partners, and it's very, very strong. You can feel the other person's energy. So beautiful. All right, and last one. Good. Bring the foot back in. Inhale and sink it into the earth. Prepare for the other side by bringing your left hand underneath the hip bone and your right hand out from the heart and your right foot forward. The exhale will be here. And just use your nostril breathing if the nostrils are open to feel that. Connecting with the belly on the breath too. Your energy sea or ocean is at the belly, but it moves all the way up to the nostrils. Last one on your left. I'm on your right, sorry. And bring the foot back in and sink it through the earth. Double ground it. As we move into light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Sinking and rising, feet in a V. The palms are facing, and there's a certain kind of circle between them we call the Tao. And we're going to sink and rise it. And let it go. On the inhale. Circle the palms, all that energy of the opposites that we've been playing with today. Hold the energy, breathe it in, and sink and rise it. Let it go soon after 3 of these. Turn the palms over to have the energy move towards the earth. and then turn them up to have them come through the central meridian, and the left hand will be on the top. For the inhale, and sink it through the whole body here. Turn the palms the opposite way to come towards the sky, and you're right at your temple, light at the temples, or light at the temple. Sink and rise, feet in a V. Circulate the energy outside of the head, connecting both hemispheres of the brain, your left and your right, which is what this whole practice does. Hold the energy and sink and rise it. And let it go into the earth. Back to your heart and down through the central meridian. Our next move is joyous breath. Taking in a big inhale here as you move towards the balls of the feet, releasing the heels, and then 4 exhales. We're going to blow out the air here. Second cycle. If you want to make a sound, you can make it with your throat. Inhale. And release joyous breath into the ground. Very slowly. It's considered very energetic, so let's double ground it. It's marked as a very yan move. Coming into our second to last move almost, and this is passing clouds. Your right hand is up, your left hand is moving towards the earth, the sky, the earth, and the clouds are in between. There's a little bit of forward back shift in this side to side weight shift. Your feet are in a big V here, but here you would might feel that there's a little bent forwardness in the back here, and that allows you to touch your elbows. Make sure you bring your tailbone in and move with a long spine. Passing clouds, all things change and we stay centered, even as the mirror hand follows us. As if we should turn to this side, but we don't follow it. In this moving meditation of T'ai Chi Chih. One more of passing clouds. Bring the foot in. Sink it through the earth. Double ground it slowly. We know all things change, and we know that we need to stay in the center as they do. One more grounding. As we move into 6 healing sounds, which are ho, hu, su, sh, shi, chui. Say them with me. Ho, hu, su, sh, shi, chui. And feel them on your organs. So ho, hu, su, sh, shi, triple heater, chui, kidneys. Left hand, left foot. Ho, hu, su, sh, right foot, right hand. Shi, both hands. Chui, left to right. Ho, hu, su, sh, shi, chui. Last one, 5 chuis. Ho, hu, su, sh, shi, chui, chui, heel step, chui, chui, chui. Now we're going to do it again silently, okay? So this is going to be aspirated. I can't do it on Zoom because it doesn't pick it up, but you're going to make noise, but it's like a, okay? Third one, 5 chuis. Turn the palms over, heel step. Turn them over again. Mixing the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites in this practice. Bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone for cosmic consciousness pose, where the whole body picks up this big circle with the left hand coming close to the heart, looking through the window of eternity and over it, and interlocking the fingers, bringing the energy overhead in gratitude. 5,000 plus years of Qigong, Tai Chi Chuan, maybe 600 years. So Qigong was initially important at some point for healing the body. And I feel personally that's what we have here from Wenshan Wang, teacher of Justin Stone, and T'ai Chi Chih, which came to us in 1974. So with gratitude to every one of you here and those of you who practice this regularly, thank you so much.